Alert, top Trump enemy banned from U.S. Linda Sarsour worked with a friend as she organized the Women's March against President Trump in January. It turns out that friend lied to Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents. Rasmea Youssef O'Day, also spelled Rasmea, has been stripped of her U.S. citizenship and permanently banned from our country. She came to the public's attention when she spoke against Trump at the Women's March, as reported by the Daily Caller. O'Day intentionally falsified her application for citizenship by stating that she had never been arrested, convicted of a crime, or served jail time. O'Day openly admitted to this falsehood in a plea agreement. It had come as a shock to the conservative world that the leftists at the Women's March were listening to Rasmea O'Day speak. The Blaze was among the many outlets that pointed out that O'Day had been convicted of terrorism in Israel. O'Day was born in the Palestinian-held territories and participated in 2 terrorist bombings conducted in Israel. One of these bombing sites was a grocery store and resulted in the deaths of 2 young students. The other bombing O'Day helped plan and execute was of a British consulate. Israel convicted her for these crimes in 1970, and she served 10 years in jail there. Linda Sarsour played on the ignorance of her followers who attended the Women's March by claiming O'Day had been a victim of Israeli torture while in prison in Palestine. Sarsour, an anti-Israel Palestinian activist, never mentioned why O'Day was jailed. Later, once public attention focused on O'Day and how she became an American citizen, Sarsour attempted to defend her and retweeted a piece published by the Huffington Post. There, activist Mark Lamont Hill argued O'Day had never helped plan or commit the terrorist strikes, but she had admitted to them under torture by Israeli agents. The piece was entitled, "Why Every Black Activist Should Stand with Rasmea O'Day." The argument was a poor one, stating, "No one is free until everyone is free." Essentially, O'Day's rightful time in prison was ideologically twisted into some kind of unjust punishment, all done at the hands of Israel, which these leftists now believe shouldn't be held against her. Hill argued that Israel is conducting a brutal occupation of Palestine, so a peaceful, quote, Palestinian state should be supported. Many fail to see what is peaceful about committing terrorist attacks, resulting in the deaths of 2 innocents. O'Day did commit those crimes which have nothing to do with peace. Now, this brutal terrorist who sought to undermine our rightful president at the Women's March will be deported from the United States. She will no longer be able to hide from her terrorist past, take advantage of the ignorance of our youth, or work against the values this nation holds dear. HSI Detroit Special Agent Steve Francis said O'Day's case should serve as an unequivocal message that the U.S. will never be a haven for those seeking to distance themselves from their past atrocities. The results of O'Day's case should help open leftists' eyes to exactly what kind of person Linda Sarsour is in light of her support of this convicted terrorist. I doubt that they'll ever wake up because they are so brainwashed it's even pathetic. They'll probably even go to bat for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.